Remy Ma is the greatest tale that I could show you, man, that represents a warning sign against being with a woman who doesn't like you. Now, as a man, you can get caught up and fall all in love with a woman, and you'll realize that, you're living in a world that's a fantasy world, but only because you believe that the woman feels the same way for you. So we recall Pap holding this woman down while she was in prison, marrying her while she was in prison. He's been a whole female in this situation. That's what women do. Women marry men that's in prison because they send them all those kites, and kites mean letters, and all their love letters and profess all their love to him. And the lonely woman go marry the man in prison. He come home, he got a soft landing spot that he uses until he catches feet, then leave the one. But Pap was reacting like that. And all that time, when you hear this woman say, well, he was coming up there every day and I told him, you come too much. Don't come up here every day. He was like a woman. But when you hear Remy Ma speak and you realize what she was in prison for, she's a masculine woman. She's not a feminine woman. Let me tell you something. A woman who has a masculine voice is cursed. She's cursed. It's like a man who has a very effeminate, soft voice. You think Mike Tyson became a boxer because he just was born to be a boxer? No, Mike Tyson probably had to fight his whole life because people thought he was soft. He was already short and people thought he was soft because of his squeaky voice. Once he started knocking people out, they showed him some respect. And that's how he got his reputation of knocking people out. Somebody realized, man, that boy can fight. A trainer takes you under his wing and now you're a boxer. Why? Because you can fight and you're ready to fight and you're angry. But in this situation with Papoose and Remy Ma, everyone around Pap knew it, even his toddler daughter. So let's watch this clip where his toddler daughter recognizes the energy of her own mama.
Excuse me.
Let's look at this clip and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip. And now I want y'all to understand something, brothers. When y'all look at that, you gotta understand that you can say what you want to say, but children have a negative response to certain people at all times. We talk about this her mama right here. It just goes to show you how detached this woman was as a mom. Kids this age, they love their mama. Now, a girl, yes, she may have an affinity for her dad versus everyone else. But in this situation right here, when we realize who Remy Ma turned out to be, does it sound far-fetched to you that this kid already experienced her energy? This is the same woman who was cheating on her husband with the help. You think Remy Ma just started freaking around on him with the help? By the time a woman is willing to go in public with her actions, she's already been doing them shit behind closed doors, brothers. I can guarantee you that. But you don't believe that. You don't believe her energy is bad. I know you don't. You know the problem with y'all, man. Y'all always want to act like a woman can't be bad, like she's good. Like no matter what she does, and this is why y'all always blame the man for everything. I don't give a damn what Pap did. The way he held her down while she was in prison like that, put his own career on hold, put his own business moves on hold to take care of his wife who did something stupid and ended up in prison. His violent wife who did something stupid and ended up in prison, but he liked her more than she liked him. Now, what this means, brothers, is that you have to know the type of woman you have. Pap was not aggressive enough. Pap was not suggestive enough. And Pap was not a boss enough with Remy to have her. She's the type of woman that needs somebody, man, that's going to keep the gators on her neck. And that was Pap's problem. Pap was a good dude who wanted a good marriage with a good woman. The only problem is he decided that he was going to do that with a bad woman. Well, how in the hell you going to go marry that woman after she do something to somebody end up in prison? Pap was a sucker this whole time. Like, I'm not giving Pap no sympathy because of this. He was a sucker this whole time. Like, why are you as a man dealing with a woman who's that damn aggressive? She's the New York version of Brat. She's like the Brat. Brat was in prison for putting hands on some woman in a violent way, for being a dude in the club. Remy was the same way. Remy's supposed to go be with a woman or a sucker that looks at her like, she's your queen to be. What I'm telling you, men, is this. You can have the relationship you want, just not with the wrong woman. Like, let me tell y'all something. It's possible to have a woman with you that love your dirty drawers, man. A woman that love you, she gonna hold you down. She gonna do whatever she can do to please you. You can have that kind of woman, but not if you settle for a woman like Remy. If this is what you're gonna settle for, then this is what you deserve. We got to stop acting like, as men, we don't deserve what we want in relationships. You're lying to yourself, and you might as well be crying to yourself. Because a woman don't give a damn. If you put her in a position she don't deserve to be in, she going to take that position. You know what I'm saying? You got two kind of women. You got women that's wishing for a position and women that's fishing for a position. Remy Ma is a woman who's fishing for a position. She got the position, but see, once you're fishing for a position, once you catch a fish, what you do? You take the motherfucker off the hook and put it in the bucket and you go catch another fish. So don't deal with a woman that's fishing for a position. You deal with a woman that's wishing for a position. A woman that grew up wishing that she could be a wife. A woman that grew up wishing that she could have this fairy tale life and she wanted. And she want to be dedicated to her husband. She want to be dedicated to her mama. And what I'm telling you is all the women in the United States who think like that are already taken. There are no women left in the United States like that who are available. Are there good women in the States? Hell yeah, there are good women in the States. I wouldn't tell you they're not, but they already have husbands. There are no good single women left in the United States, brother. If you want a wife, a real wife, there are no good single women left. Single women left in America want to be partners. They don't want to be wives. And that's what Papoose had. He thought he had a wife, but he had a partner. And now that he's moved on, I hope he never go back to the broad. Because if a woman leave you and you go back to her, you deserve whatever comes your way. And that's all I'm going to say.